One of the most important disciplines in the Christian life is, of course, reading the Bible. To discipline ourselves to be opening God's holy word and reading it, meditating on it, delighting in it, thinking through what are the implications of what I've just read for me. What does God want me to do following what I've just read? That's so important. So just the discipline of Bible reading and getting that daily soul food is of critical importance. I put it to you that there is real value in having a sequential approach to Bible reading. And what I mean is not necessarily starting at Genesis 1 on the 1st of January with a goal to read through the whole Bible chronologically in a year. That can have, of course, tremendous value. One of the downsides is you don't get to the Gospels until about August or September. So personally, I believe there is another way of doing sequential Bible reading that works really well. I personally find it helpful, and that is to simply take on whole books at a time. For example, to read through Genesis and read through Romans at the same time, and just disciplining ourselves to taking on a whole book and reading through that. And then when we finish Genesis, we might go over and read Haggai and Daniel and then come back and read Exodus. But we're just taking on whole books. And this is better really than just parachuting in. For example, if we take a book like Jeremiah, is there much value in just parachuting in and reading something from chapter 20 and then later on something from chapter 35, then something from chapter 50? Is it not better to say, right, I'm going to take the book of Jeremiah and I'm going to spend 2 months reading through it from start to finish and really getting the message? That is so useful. And then, of course, we can apply that to our marriages and families. For example, those of us who have families, for a start, husbands and wives reading through books of the Bible together, even taking on short books like Galatians or Philippians or 1 Timothy, and just reading that together as a married couple from start to finish. And then with our children, how much value is there to take a child through the Gospel of Matthew? So they're getting the Sermon on the Mount. That could change their life. And then moving on to the book of Acts, then moving on to Philippians, and just taking on whole books, reading them from start to finish. We can be doing this personally in our marriages and in our families. So yes, reading the Word of God is so important to get our soul food. But I put it to you that there is real value in this sequential approach. May God help us to be really disciplined in our Bible reading and to reap the many benefits, because not only are we going to be blessed from reading the Word, not only are we going to get to know the Lord more and have the Word of God having its sanctifying influence on us, reading the Word is equipping us to reach out to a lost and dying world and to make disciples.